Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercy Kiando. For those who are new, karibuni sana 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 sana. Today's episode you're going to be talking about let's say influencers must have things or items or anything, yeah, something like that. Yeah, so yeah, it's also going to be very this video is also going to be very short, but I'm going to be going on some other videos. I'm going to be very specific on some other items which I'm going to be talking about to you right now. Now, the first, as an influencer, if you are working with brands, okay, I do not know about international brand. Personally, they never asked me for some things, but there are some things that they did. So yeah, so this is for me to tell you the things that you should have, yani at right now as an influencer, you should have it, so that in case a brand wants to work with you, or if you are interested in working with a brand and you're reaching out to them. Yeah, so one of the things, of course, you should have an email address that is very 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 specific. What I mean is that in zamani nilikopo, personally right now I have 2 emails, and I realized your email should be very professional, and it should have your names, and also it should be for work only, not for everything else, the junk mails and whatnot, and like your friends and evil. So personally I have an email address where it's for just work. Like if I want to reach out to brands, if brands want to work with me, I give them this email. So you should have, achana na ile email ambayo inajulikana, just have an email that is specifically for work. That way itakusaidia kwamba you won't miss out on some mails that are important to you, kuliko kuweka zote kwenye one email address ile ya tangia upo sijui wapi. Unakuta emails nyingi zinaingia, zingine ni unakuta ni emails tu zile by default ulijiunga kwenye subscription fulani, zinakuja hivyo hivyo, sijui Amazon sijui wapi nini na nini, hivyo zinakuja. So you should have an email address ambayo haujagawa kwa watu wengi, only people who you want to work with. Yani it's more executive fulani hivi, and in order for you usikose nanili brand mail ambayo ni very important to you. I don't know if you get me, but hata kama ile ambayo unatumia inaweza kukusaidia, it's also okay. At the end of the day, you just need an email address. That is very very obvious, but it is obvious. It could be obvious to me, it could be obvious to you, but it is not obvious for somebody else, because the best way to work out a brand deal, the best place is through your email, not the DM. DM could be somewhere where you just reach out so that you can get specific emails, so that you can go to the email. That's what I'm meaning. So another thing that you need is once you have the email, remember utakopa unawatumia hao watu inaitwaje, that kazi. So before you post it, ili waweze approve or not. Now that is the part where I used to struggle, kwa sababu unaweza tuma normally and then unakuta kwamba ile content wise, ile content the quality inapungua. But through research, guys, nilipata shida sana. So the things that I'm giving you ni things ambazo nilipata shida mimi kupata, but now ninajua, so ninawapa ili msipate shida nyinyi. So one of the thing is I use inaitwaje, WeTransfer. So WeTransfer, it's sort of like an email, but it's different. It's like an account. Yeah, it's an account where you can send large amount of files without distorting its quality through email. So you just go to WeTransfer and then unachagua send file, and then unatuma, and then you put the email address, unatuma, and then it has 7 days of expiring. So hata huyo mtu akiipokea inakutumia notification kwamba imefika, and then aki-download the work within the 7 days inakwambia kwamba huyo mtu amesha download. So I use WeTransfer to send my content to brands that I'm working with in order for them to get approved, and or in order for them, or if I'm just collaborating with a certain brand, if I want to send content ili waweze kutuma to their pages and I don't want my work ionekane kwamba ni of low quality, then nawatumia through that way ili waweze kudownload, waweze kupost in their pages. Now another thing that you need is, this is, I don't know if it's specific to only Tanzanians. Ata mimi, I learned this the hard way at the last moment. I was working with a certain brand in Tanzania, and I feel like this is more for Tanzanian brands. So while we were concluding, tumemaliza ili waweze kuandika contract, they were asking me, oh, can you send us your TIN number? I'm like, what? They're like, send us your TIN number. And it was in the evening and I didn't know. So one of the things you should have, if you are not a driver, you don't have a driving license, then you don't have a TIN. Then if you don't have, just go to TRA. Unaambia, I need a non-employee TIN ambao sio ya biashara, and then wanakupa TIN, utakupo nayo. So, and it's within 24 hours unaipata, just like that. So thank God for that, our government. Yeah, so unapata your TIN immediately, and then so you should have your TIN right now as we speak. Kama hauna, kesho nenda katafute. So another thing that you need is a media kit. A media kit is sort of like your profile ambayo inakuonyesha kwamba wewe ni nani as a brand, na umefanya kazi na kampuni gani, na what is your like your following or your subscription, and your engagement rate and your reach, and yani inakwambia vitu vyote but in specific, and it's not a lengthy thing, so you don't need to explain to someone, you know, mimi I'm this person, ninafanya kazi no. Ukiwa na media kit, and as an influencer you should have a media kit. So you should have a media kit, and this is one of the things that I'm going to be talking about specifically on another video in the same series, what you should have in a media kit. But basically on this video, a media kit is something that inakudescribe wewe as a brand, and where you've worked, and which brands you've worked with, and your demographics, and yani like, yani it's, I don't know, your demographics, and also some other statistics that it will need, ambazo tutaziongelea kwenye another video about media kit. So basically you will need a media kit. And how to make a media kit, guys? You need, this comes to another before I go to that other thing that you need, you also need with a media kit if you want to start working. And media kit is very important if you are reaching out to brands, you want to explain yourself, so you send that email and then you send the media kit. And also ukishakubaliana kote huko, sasa the media kit will explain, and then if they like you through the media kit, watakutafuta, and then utaanza kunegotiate on the prices and whatnot and other things. And then kwenye pricing sasa, another thing that you need as an influencer, you need to have a rate card. You don't need to have such a big following in order for you to have a rate card. You need to have a rate card right now. Like how to measure yourself, yani mimi nalipwa kiasi gani. This is also going to be on another video. I'm going to try my best to explain to you specifically, that I don't want to explain here. But basically a rate card is a sort of like a digital card that explains your pricing and what you have to offer to them, to the brands that you are going to be working with, ambayo when you ukifika huko ndo unatumana hiyo. So all those things you will need some certain apps that you need. So as a content creator, I feel like you should, you should have Canva with you, because that's where you will have to like what is it called? You will have to that's where you make your media kit kwenye Canva. That's where you make your rate card. That's where you make your invoice. That's where you make everything. So Canva should be handy. It's an app that I want you to be something that you should have as an influencer. Personally, my opinion. Yeah, so I think that's it. If you have any question, please don't forget to ask me in the comment section below. I hope this is very helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.